Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, where we learn English together every single day. Today we're diving into one of the most useful conversation topics for English learners around the world. We're talking about how to discuss your weekend activities using natural, everyday language that native speakers use. This topic might seem simple at first, but mastering it will boost your conversational confidence incredibly fast. Learning to talk about your weekend helps you practice the simple past tense in a relaxed setting. It also lets you share personal experiences while building stronger connections with English speakers you meet regularly. If you enjoy this lesson, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated always. Let me start by explaining why weekend conversations are so important for your English learning journey today. Native speakers ask about weekends constantly because it's a friendly way to start meaningful conversations everywhere. When someone asks, "How was your weekend?" they're inviting you to share something personal without pressure. The beauty of this topic is that everyone has weekend experiences to talk about daily. This makes it perfect practice material because you'll use these phrases in real life almost immediately. Now, let's look at the essential grammar foundation you need before crafting your weekend stories effectively. The simple past tense is your best friend when describing events that already happened last weekend. Regular verbs simply add ed to their base form, like walked, played, watched, or cleaned yesterday. Irregular verbs change completely, such as go becoming went, have becoming had, or see becoming saw. Don't forget that the verb to be changes to was for singular and were for plurals. Understanding these basics will help you sound natural when sharing your personal weekend experiences with others. Tell me in the comments which irregular verbs you find most challenging to remember correctly. Let me share some essential phrases that will make your weekend descriptions sound much more natural today. You can start with, "I spent time," followed by an activity or location you visited recently. Another great phrase is, "I hung out with friends," which sounds casual and perfectly natural, always. If you want to describe relaxation, try, "I took it easy," or "I just relaxed at home." For more active weekends, use "I went to," plus a location, or "I did some activity." These phrases create a conversational flow that sounds authentically English, rather than textbook-like or overly formal. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now and hit the like button too. Let's explore specific vocabulary for common weekend activities that you'll use repeatedly in everyday conversations ahead. For social activities, you might say, "I met up with friends," or "I had dinner with family." If you did chores, you could mention, "I did the laundry," or "I cleaned my apartment." For entertainment, try, "I watched a movie," "I listened to music," or "I read a book." Outdoor activities include, "I went for a walk," "I played soccer," or "I went hiking yesterday." The more specific vocabulary you learn, the more interesting your weekend stories will become over time. Now I want to show you how to add interesting details that make your stories engaging. Instead of just saying, "I watched a movie," specify the genre or your opinion about it. You could say, "I watched an amazing thriller that kept me on the edge of my seat." Rather than "I went shopping," try, "I went shopping at the new mall and found deals." Adding time markers like "in the morning," "around noon," or "late at night" creates a picture. Write in the comments below what you did last weekend using these detailed description techniques. Let me address some common mistakes learners make when talking about their weekends in English conversations. Many students forget to use the past tense consistently, mixing present and past forms incorrectly. Remember that weekend activities already happened, so you must use past tense verbs throughout your story. Another mistake is using too many simple sentences without connecting words like and, but, or so. Native speakers naturally link ideas together to create flowing, connected speech that sounds much more natural. Practice thinking in English first, then speaking, rather than translating every single word you say. Understanding question forms about weekends helps you both ask and answer confidently in real conversations today. The most common question is, "How was your weekend?" which expects a general response like, "Good." "What did you do this weekend?" requires specific activities as your answer to the question. "Did you do anything special?" asks if something unusual or memorable happened during those 2 days. You can also ask, "Did you have a good weekend?" as a friendly conversation starter, always. To conclude, talking about your weekend is a fundamental skill that opens countless English conversation opportunities. It combines essential grammar, practical vocabulary, and natural phrasing in one manageable, relatable topic for everyone. Master this topic and you'll feel more confident starting conversations with native speakers in any situation. Keep practicing with real experiences, because authenticity always makes your English sound more natural and engaging. Thank you so much for watching this lesson about discussing weekends in English conversation with confidence. Please subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful and want more practical lessons. Don't forget to hit the like button to support this content and help others find it. Now I want to hear from you. What did you do last weekend in English? Write your weekend story in the comments below using the vocabulary we covered today.